recording, but I can edit it. Okay, so it's on. Okay.
I know.
Alright then. Alright. So we'll say hi to everybody at from One Cycle. And
One Cycle peeps.
We wanted to bring to you today a Spring Equinox yoga series. And today is the first day of Spring Equinox.
So yeah, officially 11, it's either 59 or 49 tonight, spring will start. Spring equinox, when you hear the word equinox, you think equal. So it is relatively equal length of day and night. Today is a little bit longer day, I think, I'm not sure. But from this day forward, the days will get longer and longer.
Nice.
The only day of equal 12 and 12 hours comes in September. But we're really close today. I think it's like 7 minutes off of completely equal. So yeah, from this day forward, more light.
I know, we love it. And hopefully
light.
more light with you guys as soon as possible.
Yeah, more light in the world. So as usual, we're gonna start. I know my box. I'm gonna let Ashley pick our angel card for today. The other day was pretty appropriate with education. Let's see what we get today. Hopefully, all right, light would be lovely.
Or connection.
Or connection.
Right? Ooh, this is a good one. Simplicity.
Ooh,
I like that.
that's good.
Because we're probably all living very simple lives right now.
Right.
Just kind of nice in a way.
Yes.
To kind of balance out things, but
anyway, we're getting there. So Ashley is going to start. We're all going to start laying on our backs. I'm going to stay up because I am going to start with the sound of the singing bowl. You know, my lovely singing bowl from Sedona that will help to clear our heart chakra. So I invite everybody just to lay on your backs and do whatever's comfortable, but see if you can kind of make the feet make just a little bit wide. Just really sink into your mat, make it feel comfy, make it feel cozy. As we come into the spring equinox yoga, we start to give thanks to the return of the sun. It really is a time of renewal, rebirth, time to declutter, peel back those layers. And our mantra for today, I'd like us just to think, I change my thoughts, I change the world. So maybe you can just kind of think of that as you let the vibrations of the singing bowl just kind of cleanse you and clear you. As you allow the sound just to guide you, just to bring you to this present moment, not worrying about what you watched on TV this morning or what might be on there tonight, but just trying to stay present for yourself. I change my thoughts, I change the world. So as you kind of just let the sound of the singing bowl subside, take a moment here on your mat. I invite you to inhale deeply through the nose, exhale through the mouth, audible sigh. Take one more breath just like that. Come into your natural breath. Feel this cleansing take over around the heart. Starting from the feet, just allowing the body to rest. Allowing your back body to sink deeper into your mat. As you start to travel up the body, just let the abdomen just kind of release. The lower back maybe sink a little heavier into your mat. Shoulders gliding down the back. Releasing any tension in the forehead. Releasing any tension in the jaw. Maybe wiggle the jaw from side to side. Maybe just let the mouth kind of hang open naturally. Or if keeping it closed, allow the tip of the tongue to come to the roof of the mouth. Just let it go. As you bring your attention to the mind, perhaps just recalling our angel card of simplicity and our mantra, I change my thoughts, I change the world. Then with your next inhale breath, let's just bring the knees towards the chest and holding on to the shins. A little gentle rock and roll from side to side. Just releasing any tension that might be lingering in that low back. Feel the length of the neck as you allow the absolute back of the head to rest into the mat. And then perhaps bringing your palms to the knees, just gently circle the legs first in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. And then the next time you come to center, bringing the legs to stillness. And then just allowing the legs to kind of guide in separate circles, getting a little deeper into the hips. Bringing the legs outwards and then back towards center. And then be sure to guide those circles in the opposite direction. Next time you come to center, just bring the legs to stillness. And keeping the legs where they are, let's bring the arms out to a T or maybe cactus. Let's inhale deeply. And as we exhale, our legs will come off to the right. Little spinal twist. See if you can keep your shoulders grounded. And then perhaps just turn your gaze opposite the knees. Just releasing a little further into the twist. On an inhale, knees, head and neck will come back to center. And as you exhale, let's bring the knees to the opposite direction. And again, if you'd like to deepen into that twist, perhaps turn your gaze opposite the knees. Remember to take from this practice what you need. Give what you can, take what you need. And then on an inhale breath, let's bring the legs back to center. And as you exhale, just extend just the right leg long. And then you're going to take the left hand and you're going to grasp either the inside or outside of the left foot. And you're going to come into what's called like a half happy baby. If you know you can really kind of open that hip, see if you can hold on to the outside of that left hip. And your right hand, you might just steady it on the right frontal hip bone. Try not to allow that hip bone to lift off the mat. And if you want to take it a little further, maybe you just guide that leg out to the side a little bit longer. If that right frontal hip bone starts to lift off the mat, you know you've gone far enough. This is a nice little hip opener. It's almost like a lying down lizard pose. If you feel like you might want to extend through the hamstrings, perhaps you start with a yogi toe grip, index and thumb encircling the big toe. And maybe you extend that leg out to the side. You decide. Allow the breath to be full. And ever so gently, you're going to bring that leg back in towards center. And then you're going to extend the left leg long. Maybe give the legs a little shake out. Inhale breath. Let's bring the right knee towards the chest. And again, holding on to the outside of the foot if you can. Inside if you need to. Just going to bring that leg out to the side. Just a little bit of opening, a little bit of lying down frog or happy baby. And again, my left hand on that left frontal hip bone, just helping to guide that hip bone down into the mat. And perhaps if it's in your practice to do so today, you might do a yogi toe grip, index and thumb in circles, the big big toe, and maybe you extend that leg out up towards the ceiling, out towards the side. Nice. Get a little hamstring stretch in there. And allow the breath to be full. Inhale, you can release, bring that leg back to center, and just extend the leg long. Shake the legs out. Inhale, breath. Let's bring the arms up and overhead. Just give a little reach from side to side, a little apple picking motion with the arms. Nice. One more breath here. And first, bringing the arms to stillness. Let's inhale. And as you exhale, just guide the arms back down by the side of the body. Our inhale breath will bring the knees back into the chest. And this time, let's hold on to the back of the thighs and give yourselves at least 3 to 4 generous rocks to come up to a sitting position. Both made it, Ashley. So nice to be able to connect with people this way. We're all feeling the effects of being a little lonely. I don't know.
I feel like I'm getting a one-on-one yoga session.
I know, it's kind of cool, right? So, and the beauty of using the video, you can stop it at any time. So if you want to lay on your back a little bit longer, that's the beauty of having the video. So do whatever your body needs today. On an inhale breath, we'll raise the arms up overhead and interlace the hands. Our exhale breath will bring the arms to shoulder height. Inhale, let's bring the palms towards the chest, slightly up. And exhale, let's reverse the palms, let's press away. Come into this cow as we extend, and this cat shape as we round. Just guide with your breath wherever you need to be. Allow the breath to be full, and allow the motion to be truly yours. Be thankful for it. I change my thoughts. I change the world. Next time you come into that cat pose, let's remain there for 1 breath. And then as you exhale, just release the hands to the side of the body. Press the hands by the side of the body and just come to an upright position, remembering to keep those natural curves in the spine. Inhale, breath, the arms will rise. Exhale, breath, right hand to left knee, left arm behind for a nice and simple seated twist. See if you can just release into that twist, releasing all the gloom and doom from the winter, welcoming spring. At the top of the twist, see if you can lift your chin off the chest. Allow the shoulders to remain gliding down the back. Your inhale creates your space. Your exhale allows you to deepen into the posture. Next inhale breath, you'll come back towards center, arms will rise. And exhale, let's bring that twist to the opposite side, please. Again, allow the shoulders to glide down the back. At the top of the twist, perhaps lift the chin off the chest, guiding your face to the sun. Inhale, we'll come back towards center, arms will rise. Exhale, let's bow forward. Gaze follows the hands. So eventually those hands will make their way towards your mat or the floor. And then just allow the palms to turn down towards the floor. And get this sense of spreading through the fingers and trying to drag the hands back towards the body. Pulling that heart through. Allow the breath to be full. Give that chin a little tuck. Feel the length in the spine. And with your next inhale breath, let's just walk the hands back towards the body as we rise. And let's make our way to tabletop. As you make your way to tabletop, take your time. Once you get there, maybe you kind of give this little rocking motion or a little circular motion with the body. Make it be yours. Find what feels right for you at this moment in time. all might be a little different. But whatever motion you choose, just allow that motion to happen in the opposite direction too. And then within the next breath or two, just bring your body to stillness in this tabletop position, allowing the wrists to align under the shoulders, the knees to align under the hips, and the knees about hip distance apart. Our inhale breath, let's drop the belly, lift the head and neck. There's our cow pose. And our exhale, let's press the mat away around the belly. Engage that belly, round the back, not round the belly. Inhale. There's our cow pose. Our exhale, let's round the back. Just guide with your breath. Nice. So one more round of cow and cat, cat and cow. And then just come to stillness once again in your tabletop position. On an inhale breath, let's allow the left arm to rise. And just going to create little circles, like so little arcs. First in one direction. And then in the opposite direction, just starting to open the chest and the shoulder. Preparing for thread the needle pose. So the next time on an inhale breath, the fingertips reach towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're going to thread that left arm onto the right, coming in to thread the needle. So this is where if you have blocks, perhaps you're going to use a block or a blanket if the side of the face doesn't reach the mat. Maybe you'll extend that right arm out in front of you, feel a little nice side body stretch. Maybe you'll reach that right arm around and back for the opposite hip, for a half bind. Or maybe you'll experiment with a little thread the needle with balance. If you want to experiment with thread the needle with balance, first you'll just extend that right leg behind you, keep the toes on the floor, and then maybe you lift the leg. Yogi's choice once again. Wherever you are with your next inhale breath, let's bring everything back to the mat if something is lifted. And let's place that right hand on the mat, press through that hand, left arm will lift. And then exhale, we'll bring that back down to the mat. Maybe a few little shimmy shakes front and back. Maybe side to side, knee to side. And when that feels complete for you, we're going to move on to the opposite side. So inhale, breath, right arm will rise. And then just going to begin these nice little arcs. First circle in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. And then the next time those fingertips reach to the ceiling, inhale deeply. And as you exhale, here's that thread the needle pose. Thread right under left. So you can always use a block if the side of the face doesn't make its way to the mat. Perhaps you extend that left arm forward, get a little side body stretch. Maybe you reach that arm around and back for the opposite hip. A little half bind. And then you decide where that hand might need to be placed if you'd like to come into thread the needle with balance. First you extend the left leg behind you and keep the toes on the floor to start. And then perhaps you lift the leg. You decide, yogi's choice. Wherever you are, remain there for one more breath. And then if that leg is lifted, release that leg back down to the mat. Place the left hand on the earth. Press through the left arm, right arm will rise. And exhale, that hand will come back down to the mat. Let's just walk the hands slightly forward so that they're just in front of the shoulders. I'm going to tuck those toes and lift the hips up and back. Here's our first downward facing dog. Let's give the feet a little pedal. Maybe experiment with having a wide down dog or maybe a narrower down dog. You decide, maybe give the hips a little rock and roll from side to side. And before coming into stillness in your downward facing dog, I invite you to bend the knees, the shins become parallel, and then engaging through the thighs, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Feel the length and strength of the body. Inhale and exhale here. With your next inhale breath, let's take a nice slow walk, feet to hands. Make every step count. Then as you make your way to the top of the mat, hang your forward fold. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. And then perhaps you hold out to opposite elbows, maybe give a little rock and roll from side to side. Side. The next time you come to center, bring the body to stillness, release the arms, let it go. With our next inhale breath, we'll bring the hands to either the shins or maybe the thighs. Come into that half lift position. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale one more breath. Exhale, release. And then inhale, we'll rise. Exhale as hands come to heart center. Nice job. So in true form, you know how that usually goes. It's spring. Guess what we're going to salute? The sun. So, oh look, I have our little rocks right here so we can keep count. I'm going to use my little cheat sheet to tell you why we're going to do 9. So 108 is the number that's sacred in yoga. So we're going to do 9 because that's divisible. 108 can be divisible by 9. So 108, what's the significance? It connects the earth, moon, and the sun. The average distance of the sun and the moon to the earth is 108 times the respective diameter. A total of 108 energy lines converge to and from the heart. 54 Sanskrit letters, each with a feminine and masculine quality. 54 times 2, 108. And it's also considered a harshad number, probably killing that pronunciation. But, and the meaning of that is great joy. We can use that right now. And it's a number that's very special because it's an integer divisible by the sum of its digits. So 108 divided by 9 is 12. So anyway, I just thought I'd add those in. And I can't remember all of that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just do our sun salutations. This is another reason why the video was so good. It says you can stop, you can rest, you can just do whatever you need to do. So Ashley and I are going to make our way through. I'll talk us through at least 8 of them. And then the last one, I'll let you kind of do a little free flow. All right, so inhale, we'll rise. Exhale, let's bow forward. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Step or a jump, back, plank. From this plank pose, lower down as you see fit. You can drop the knees or not. Come into that low push-up, then untuck the toes, little glide into cobra. Exhale, lower. Let's tuck the toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, and as you exhale, it steps through, left will follow. Hanging your fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, heart center. Here we go. 1. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we bow. Inhale, half left. Exhale, fold, step or jump. Plank. From this plank, lower down as you see fit. And then untuck the toes as you glide. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower, we'll tuck. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, it steps through. Right will follow. Hanging your fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, heart center. 2. Inhale, we're rising. Exhale, we're folding. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, fold, step or jump. Plank. Lower down, glide, cobra. Exhale, lower, we'll tuck. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step it through. Left will follow. Hanging your fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step or jump. Plank. Lower down as you see fit. And then fly to your cobra. Exhale, lower, and tuck. Lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, steps through. Right will follow, hanging your fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, heart center. Nice job. Keep going. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold, step or jump. Lower down as you see fit. And then perhaps instead of cobra, maybe you're ready for your up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step it. Left will follow. Hang your fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, heart center. We got this. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold. Step or jump. Plank. Lower down. You decide. Cobra, maybe up dog. Exhale, we make our way to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, we step it through. Right will follow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, we're rising. Exhale, we're folding. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step or jump. You decide. Lower down. Cobra, maybe up dog. Exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it through. Right will follow. Half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Almost. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold. Step or jump. Lower down as you see fit. Cobra, baby up dog. Make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, we step it through. Right will follow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands, heart center. We're on our last one. I'm going to keep quiet. Here we go. We did it! We did our 9! Woohoo! I know, we're not practicing social distancing, but that's okay. We were lonely. We are not sick. We are all good. Alright, so we're going to just go through, not too much more, but just a few more things, just to kind of loosen up, welcome spring, as we said, and like I said, just a way to connect with everyone. We're really missing you, so if you're missing us, we're missing you just as much, if not more. So just one way we can kind of reach out there. So our next inhale breath, arms will rise, bottom will descend, knees will bend. Utkatasana, chair pose. So you decide how low or how high your chair goes. Your inhale breath, we're going to bring the hands to heart center. Our exhale breath, left elbow to outside of right knee for a nice little twist. Inhale and exhale here. As we come back towards center on an inhale, you decide if the knees need a little break and you need to extend. Yogi's choice. So inhale, center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, we come back through center. Exhale, we fold. The next breath, we'll step the feet back. Plank. This time from plank, we're going to go directly to downward facing dog. Our next inhale breath, we're going to raise the right leg. Exhale, we're going to step it through to the hands for runner's lunge. So this is where if you do have boxes at home, if you want to use them, you certainly can. Yogi's choice. If your hands reach the mat nicely, you just can leave your hands there. You get to decide. We're going to plant the left hand, leave it on the mat, align it under the shoulder. Our right hand will come to the outside of the right leg, and we're going to just take our time and just open. Nice little twist. Fingertips to the sky. Reaching for that sun. Come on, sun, we need you. Inhale and exhale here. And then release that hand to the mat. And place that hand at the inside of that right foot. And we're just going to spin around. We're just going to come into a nice wide leg fold. So as you come into this wide leg fold, perhaps you just come into a half lift first. And then maybe you see how far you can bow down. As you try to reach the crown of the head towards the floor, maybe hold on to opposite ankles or yogi toe grip. Just try to let it go. Use the breath to guide. Use the breath to fulfill you. Inhale and exhale here. Then we're slowly going to walk our hands back to our right foot. Point the toes towards the front, pivot onto the back toes. And then maybe you just kind of give a little rock and roll. And you step the back foot up to meet the front. Hanging your fold. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Nice. Inhale, we'll rise once again. Exhale, we'll fold. Step or jump the feet. We'll come into plank. And again, right from this plank, you're going to go right to downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Left leg will rise. Exhale, breath. Step it through. Here's your runner's lunge. So take your time to get there. Set yourself up. Power up through the legs. And you're going to plant the right hand. That left hand takes its time. Glides along the outside of that left leg. And eventually the fingertips make their way to the sky. Nice. Heart open. Face to the sunshine. That's not there today, but it's coming. I know it is. Inhale for one more breath. And as you exhale, return that hand to the mat. Bring it to the inside of that left foot. And once again, we're going to do that little pivot around, come into a wide leg fold. So maybe you come into that half lift first. Then start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Maybe they come in line with the feet. Maybe you hold on, maybe yogi toe grip. Maybe you walk the hands all the way through. If that happens, turn your fingertips in the opposite direction, please. Just release and let go. Wherever you are, slowly you're going to walk the hands so that the wrists once again become directly under the shoulders. Walk the hands towards your left foot and pivot onto the left, toes forward. Back toes will be on the mat, heel will lift. And then maybe just kind of give a little rock and then step the back foot up to meet the front. Hanging your fold. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale and fold. Nice job. So we're just going to come into a few balance poses, and then we're going to start to make our way down. Okay. Yeah, fun, right? All right, so in true balance, balance is never easy. So we're going to try to come into a little bit of airplane and eagle. So we'll go flow from one to the other. Doesn't mean you can't stop in between. Like I said, you have the beauty of being able to stop the video too if you need to. So let's just start to bring our awareness into the feet. Just try to rock towards toes and then heels. Maybe widen a little bit side to side. And then step the feet back in. So feet can be at least hip distance apart. And you're just going to start to shift the weight into the left side. As you shift into the left side, First, just step the back foot, the right foot back. So just let the toes kind of land on the floor. And start to just feel your balance here. So as we start to come into airplane, we're going to have our wings be at the side of our body, right? Our palms are going to face forward towards each other. And then you're going to start to just bow. And then maybe you stay here, or maybe the back leg starts to rise. You decide. You decide what your airplane looks like. And then with your inhale breath, you start to rise. Just glide your right leg forward. And this is where we're going to start that wrap for eagle. So first, you're just going to wrap right around left. So left knee will bend a bit. Nice. Arms will come out to the side. And you're going to bring right arm under left for eagle arms. So toes can remain on the floor for eagle. Maybe they lift. Maybe just hold on to opposite shoulders. You decide. Inhale, exhale. First, we'll release the legs. Then we'll release the arms. I'll try not to hit Ashley. Nice. I know, right? We should have said we were going to stab you first, right? I think my head is cut off. So that could be really fun. So if nothing else, will be comic relief for you all out there. So it'll all be good. Like I said, we're experimenting this whole video with thing. All right, so we're going to come into the opposite side. So let's just bring that awareness back to the feet. Maybe a little side to side. Stance comes a little bit wider as you bring that side to side awareness into the feet. And as you bring your body to stillness, just walk the feet in so that they're at least hip distance apart. As we start to shift into the right, let's just bring our arms to the side. Palms will face forward. Just step the left foot back. Keep the toes on the floor to start. Feel that strength in the body. You're already starting to open from your heart. Lead with your heart for airplane. Keep your heart a little bit lifted. And then as you start to allow the body to come forward, maybe the back leg lifts. Beautiful. And with your next inhale breath, the body rises. Left leg comes forward, and we give a little wrap for eagle. So maybe the toes stay on the floor for eagle. Maybe you give a full wrap. Next inhale breath, arms come out to the side, and then left comes under right. Wrap or hold on to opposite shoulders. Eagle legs with eagle arms. As the knees bend, the bottom descends. First, we'll release the legs, then we'll release the arms, and we'll let it go. We're going to start to make our way down. So let's step the feet out. Okay, I have one foot on either edge of the mat. Toes are slightly out, heels are slightly in. Inhale breath, our hands will come to heart center. Exhale, we're going to come into yogi squat. So you decide how far your squat will go. Maybe make it all the way down. Maybe those upper arm bones help to open the hips just a tiny bit further. And if your heels are lifted off the mat, that's quite all right. You decide where your body takes you today. One more breath. And then wherever your hands need to be to allow yourself to gently release to the mat, let's make that happen. Let's bring the legs straight out in front. Give the legs a little shake out. Coming into this Dandasana pose. Give a little rock and roll from side to side. Just make sure you're sitting on your sits bones, not on your low back. Let's come into a forward fold here. So our inhale breath, the arms will rise. And our exhale breath will fold. Lead with your hearts. It's not important where the hands fall. It's important that you lead with your heart. Try to pull the heart through, extend through the spine. Again, allow the breath to be full. As you inhale, you create your space. As you exhale, exhale, you release into the posture just a tiny bit more. Next inhale, breath will rise. And exhale, will release. Nice. So it's going to be yogi's choice here. We're going to start to make our way onto our back. If you'd like to come into that restorative legs up the wall pose, you can use your block, but a block's not necessary. So if you have a block, you can use that for that restorative legs up the wall pose. If not, you can just lift your legs to the sky. First, we'll come into bridge pose, so you don't need the block for bridge pose. And then if you have a block and want restorative with the block, we'll guide you that way. So let's just bend the knees. And you're just slowly going to make your way down to the mat. One vertebra at a time. And then bring the arms a little bit away from the body, palms facing down. Let's walk the feet towards the bottom. Feet are about hip distance apart. Ankles are directly under the knees. Inhale, and as you exhale, press through the palms, press through the heels, and just allow the bottom to lift. Nice. If your upper body feels nice and open, perhaps you bring the left shoulder under and then the right, and the hands meet at a clasp at the base of the spine. Inhale and exhale here. Allow the breath to be full. The hands are clasped. Release the hands back to the mat and slowly lower the bottom to the floor. Walk the feet out so that one foot is on either edge of the mat. The knees will knock in together. And then just a little gentle windshield wiper action with the legs just to release from bridge pose. And then bringing the legs to stillness, let's walk them back towards center. So this is where if you have a block, you'll use it to place under the base of the spine, like right at the base of the spine. And if you don't have a block, so Ashley's going to demonstrate with the block and I'll do without the block, okay? So Ashley's going to come into bridge pose and then she's going to place that block right at the base of the spine. She's going to allow the body to come to rest. And then we'll bring knees towards chest and legs will come towards the ceiling. We're going to point and flex through the feet. Circle the ankles first in one direction. Opposite direction. And just bring the legs to stillness. Just allow yourself to release to the mat here. This helps to release any fatigue in the legs. Good for insomnia, so maybe at night if you're having a difficult time settling, this is a good posture to take. That feels complete for you as you start to bring the legs towards the earth. Start to bring the knees in towards the chest first. Reach the hands through and let's come into happy baby. So you hold on to the inside. Oh, sorry, if you're on the block, you gotta come off. Sorry. Thanks, I forgot about that. Yeah, happy baby on the block does not feel good, sorry. And then just give a little rock and roll from side to side. That feels complete for you. Perhaps you bring the soles of the feet together and return them to the mat and come into a little Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe you remain there for a few moments. Maybe this is your deciding pose of rest or your Shavasana. That's where we're headed. So find your way into your Shavasana. Please take liberty and take whatever pose we might have missed for you. If you have an eye pillow and you wish to use that for Shavasana, I brought one for Ashley. Certainly you can use that now. You're welcome. And then just allow yourself to release into your mat. Allow your back body to rest heavily. Feel the pull of the earth as it supports you, it guides you, it's got you. One cycle has you. Feel your front body feel open and full. For just a moment, draw your attention to the mind. Our initial mantra, I change my thoughts, I change the world. And our initial intention, simplicity. I'm going to let the sound of the singing bowl just let us release further into our Shavasana. Enjoy. Take as much time as you need in your Shavasana. When you're ready, allow an inhale to enter in through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth, audible sigh. One more breath, just like that. And then come to your natural breath, perhaps bending the knees, making your way onto whatever side is comfortable, and allowing the arm that's underneath just to cradle your head in your hand. It was a beautiful city in Idaho. The lake that ran alongside the highway was so clear and blue. I pulled the Jeep to the roadside just to stop and stare. The air was clear. The city felt light, airy, buoyant. Its name was Hope. I didn't stay long, I didn't need to. But I needed to drive by, drive through, pause for a moment to remember another important power to discover and cherish on our journey. Hope is airy, almost intangible. Yet if we don't have it, we know it. Hope is simple, clear, light. Our hearts, our souls need a good glimpse of it every so often just to keep us going. Even those times we can't have what we want, we can be open to seeing its light shining unexpectedly in another direction, like this small town that caught my eye. Cherish hope. It adds buoyancy to the spirit, lightness to the day. Ever so gently, as you make your way to a comfortable seat. Now just allow yourself to bow the chin to the chest. Let's bring the hands to prayer position and have the thumbs meet at heart center. Tap that heart at least 3 times just to remind yourself, hope is what we need right now. We change our thoughts, we change the world. I'd like to leave you for this spring with a beautiful saying by Hafiz. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, you owe me. And look what happens to a lake like that. It lights the whole sky. Namaste, one cycle yogis, we miss you.
Namaste.
Namaste, Ashley. Thank you, everyone.
That was awesome.
Yay!
That was awesome. Yeah, oh man, I hope you guys loved it.
I know.
Because I did. I feel like I got a little personal session. We miss you lots, and hopefully we can come to you again.
See each other soon.
Yeah.
Thank you. Be well. Stay healthy.